Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from Atlanta.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson escapes the sack. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Michael Brockers, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. After the sack on first down, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Jackson's
A
pass.
big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now Jackson able to find Waller. That's complete. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
To Darren
On 3rd down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 44 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass down.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He's brought down by
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
He rifles one. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 23 yards, the final tally.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
21, Todd Gurley.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. J.J. Watt. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. 3rd and long. It's Wilson.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play on 3rd down for the Falcons. 42 yards. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Gurley now. Toss right. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and
out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Ball carrier.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 30. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he was kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Falcons nothing. Mason Crosby.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for it.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up near the 44. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing the second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second. Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them to
pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Cam Hayward always use of force, got back there for the sack.
And it's third down.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's into the clear. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team